morning, friends. This is Miss Melissa with Fam Jam for Kidzu, and I've been missing you guys. So my songs today and my love today comes to you from my home. I'm upstairs in my house, and just you can see my family pictures, and I've got some words that are across the window in rainbow print, and they say you are magical. So we're going to remember that today when we sing some songs, and I might even venture over to the yoga mat. You don't need one. All you need is the earth, the floor, your bed. And we're going to talk today about giving gifts, and I want to remind you how very special you are. So please take really good care of yourself. The gift we're going to give each other today is the feel-good gift of music and of moving our bodies. So I'm going to put our little present down. I know some of you are going to want to know what's inside, and maybe we'll do that in a bit. But I'm going to walk over to my yoga mat now. We're going to remind ourselves how very strong we are, planting your feet into the earth. All corners of your feet, push your toes down, push the back of your feet down, that's called your heel, and rest your arms by your shoulders. And now just relax and start to breathe. Breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your nose. This is called mountain pose, Tadasana. And we're going to just add our arms to sort of relax our bodies a little bit so we're ready to sing. And I'm going to ask you to keep your feet where they are and just start swinging your arms from side to side. And this always feels really, really good for me. I'm going to sing you a little song about flying. And my thought was for today is that maybe we journey together and perhaps we visit the moon or the sun or the stars. So you can fly, fly all the world over, all the world over. You will see you can fly, fly all the world over. There's no one just like me. There's no one just like you. And breathing in, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. Stretch out through your fingertips. Lift up through the crown of your head. You can pretend that you're a prince or a princess. Look up at the stars. Maybe you can actually grab one and bring it back. Float your hands down to your heart. You might want to close your eyes here. Make a wish. It can be for yourself. It can be for someone in your family, someone that you love very, 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 very much. And give yourself a big hug and bring your hands back down by your sides. And we're going to do that again with a little bit more breath, reaching up to the sky. Make a wish. And now dive down like a swan. Bend your knees. Look, let your head be heavy. Plant a seed. Rise up, breathe in. Sunshine on you. Sunshine on me. Give yourselves a nice hug. Good morning to the sun. Arms out, around, and up. Good morning to the sun. Float your hands down. Good morning, and breathe out with a sigh. Good, and you can do this with your grown-ups and give it a little shake. And I'm going to head back over to my chair, and I'm going to get my guitar now. And this is one of the songs that we did sing together in January and February and all of those very cold months, and it still works for now. It's called The Best Day of My Life, and it's a song that I brought with me from New Jersey, where I was from before I moved to North Carolina. And what I was going to suggest to you guys is, if you ask your grown-ups, you might be able to look around your house and find some instruments. And I found a box of pasta, campanelle, and you can give it a shake when we play this song together. You can find anything maybe in your house that gives a nice shaky sound, or something that you can tap or strike. I'm going to leave that up to your imagination. How does that sound? And we're going to start this song like this. I'll sing it a couple of times so that you get the the gist of it, and then maybe you can sing it with me. I had a dream so big and loud. I reached so high, I touched the clouds. Whoa, I stretched my hands up to the sky. We danced and danced all through the night. I'm never gonna look back. No, I'm never gonna give it up. No, please don't wake me now. Ooh, it's gonna be the best day of my life. My life. Let's try that part together. Ooh, it's gonna be the best day of my life. My life. So you think about that. Let's make this day really, really, really special, just like you. So are you ready to go visit the sun? So what we did earlier was called a Sun Salutation. It was our way of saying hello to the sun. And now if we travel to the sun, let's think about how we're going to get there. So I'm going to stand up. I'm going to go back over to my mat. And again, just bring your feet. These are called your hips. So bring your feet hip width apart. I'm going to face the camera here. And what you're going to do is you're going to bend your knees deeply. You're going to come all the way down. You might even rise up on your toes. Some of you might be able to balance like this with hands in front of your heart. This is going to be your rocket ship. Sometimes I rest my elbows on my legs. And some of you might want to just be a little bit more firm in your launching pad. And you can put your, I call these cupcake hands, you can put your fingers down like this. And we're going to count. We're going to count backwards. We're going to start from the number 5. And when we get to 1, I'm going to watch you blast off. You're going to lift yourselves up towards the stars, launch your rocket ship up into outer space, and I think the first place we'll visit today is the sun, all right? How's that sound? So here we go. If you want to come to this pose, it's called a squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch, lengthen your legs, push up, blast off. Another rocket ship, run. We're going to do it again. So bend those knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Another rocket ship, run. And now remember the spinning? We're going to do this. This is a song from an artist called Laurie Berkner. Take me to the sun. Take me to the sun. When I get there. And maybe you want to twirl around. I'll be spinning through the air, spinning around the sun. And you can bring your hands back to your heart center. Next week, we'll take a trip to maybe the moon. How does that sound? So I hope you guys put on your spacesuits. I forgot to remind you to do that. So we're going to bring ourselves back down to earth. And I'm going to sing one more song for you guys today. It's a song that was written a very, very, very long time ago. We call it a folk song. Some of your grown-ups may know this song, and it's called This Land Is Your Land. So I'm gonna sing it first. I'm gonna teach you some ways that you can sing it by using your hands. That's called sign language. And then maybe I'll read a couple of pages of the book. How does that sound? So we're gonna put the book down there. And I'm going to pick up my guitar. It was written by someone named Woody Guthrie, and it's about the place where we live. And some of you might know that we live in a country called the United States of America. And we live in a state called North Carolina. So I'll sing it through first, and then I'll show you some ways that you can sing it with me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the Redwood give this a try, what I'm gonna say and suggest to you is that you take your hands and put them right outside, right in front of your belly. And you can touch your pointer fingers together and your thumbs and make sure that your fingers are all snuggled up with each other. And for the word land, we're gonna take our hands and just separate them. We're gonna pull them apart. So that is the sign to say the word land, okay? We're also gonna do forest. So a forest is actually a group of trees. So to do the sign for tree is you're gonna take one hand and have your palm facing up towards the sky. And this part of your arm is called your elbow, and you're gonna put that right in your palm. So your lifted arm is the trunk of the tree, and if you spread your fingers wildly, those can be the branches, and maybe your fingertips can be the leaves. So this is gonna be your forest. We'll add one last one for today. I know it's a lot to remember, but when we sing about the waters, rivers and lakes and our oceans, streams, this is gonna be your water. So you're just gonna bend your arm at the elbow, keep your hands facing each other, and just lift it up. Almost like, sometimes we do this when we make a choo-choo train, which we've done before at Kidzu, okay? So I'm not gonna pick up the guitar so that I can help you with the signs. So you're gonna start with your hands forward. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, make your tree. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters, this land was made for you and me. So I'm gonna say goodbye now. I hope I see you again. I've really enjoyed our time together, and I can't wait to see you in person. But this is the next best thing. So thank you so much for inviting me into your homes, and have fun with this. And I hope we can journey again and spend time together again next time. Be well, everybody. The love in my heart sees the love in your heart. Namaste.